Drangleic Castle. Isn't Drangleic Castle the one where there's like that dragon skeleton that was the subject of much gamer rage? For the fact that the E3 version looked a lot better than the released version. That's a different area. That's all you keep. All you keep bringing up these new areas I ain't never heard of. My personal opinion, I felt like we got a backstab there. Feel like, aren't these guys from Dark Souls 3? Alright. I feel like those mushroom boys got reused for Dark Souls 3. Well, yes, I know they were in Dark Souls 3 first. That's a little pedantic. I think you knew what I was going for. Unless your suggestion was that I thought perhaps they put them in Dark Souls 3 and then invented time travel and then went back and put them in Dark Souls 2 and then released Dark Souls 2 chronologically faster than they released Dark Souls 3. But I don't think that's what you thought I was going for. Nope. Gotcha. Where are you? Where are you throwing stuff at? Come on, Jack. You can't just go on TV and throw stuff. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Oh, dude, he's got better tracking than any enemy I've ever seen before. Whoop. That's bad. That's no good. Okay, run for your life. Not again. Not again. I'm just begging you. Okay. Okay, okay. Just play it cool. Lots of weird sounds. Come get a taste. I don't want to punch those things. That seems like where you don't want to be. Alright, I'm going to need you to get a little taller, please. Maybe from down here. Just got to use the staircase. Just got to abuse the staircase. Truly incredible. There's a torch in there. Okay. Okay. I don't remember this. Oh, it's just Covetous. Okay. I thought we had to go further. I thought we had to light the windmill on fire. You do that twice, huh? 2 or more times? 2 or more times. Dude, I think I died to this boss a lot the first time I played. I remember being like, I just can't figure out how to beat Covetous Demon. You know how bosses in Souls are? They're weird. Some of the easy bosses are hard for some people, and some of the hard bosses are easier for some people. Yeah, it was when me and Mathis were doing co-op. It is pretty garbage. Look, at least it's not another damn chariot, dude. The Covetous Demon soul. Hey! It's fantastic news. Consider myself a good Souls player. I still struggle with living failures. It's weird, right? Like, not every... Some bosses just hit people differently. It's like some people out there, you could give them a habanero, and they're like, this is fine. If you give them a jalapeno, they're like, this thing it hits different. That was a potent jalapeno. That's the way I choose to look at it. I have not looked up the hardest bosses in Dark Souls 2 tracker yet. Usually I wait until I beat like a boss that's really hard, and then I Google like hardest bosses Dark Souls 2, and I go like, what the hell? I haven't even seen any of these guys. I didn't even know they existed. See, the hitboxes don't treat everyone equally in this game. Hey. Fume Knight and Alon. Yeah, I never played the DLC for this. So I think, honestly, I beat Dark Souls 2 many times. But I do believe there are some bosses that I rage quit. Like, I don't think I ever beat Smelter. I think I died to him, like, to the AoE degen so often. I just went like, nah. I feel like I was just gonna say I get ambushed here! No! This is terrible news! That's even worse, dude! Keep chugging. Keep chugging. Did you fight the ancient dragon? I will admit it does not sound familiar. It's a big dragon? Oh, now that you mention it. Oh, come on. Not worth. Not worth. You know what? This is like Radiant Life Gem territory. Excuse me, there's a summon sign? Who the heck are you? Just rush. Poise! You gotta light that thing on fire, dude. Everybody knows that. Whoa! I believe you. I believe this is just our bonfire. That sounds familiar, and clearly was familiar. Well, it's a good place for it. Do you need a torch? Or can you just throw a firebomb at it? Sorry, it's flame resistant. I will say, Josh and I figured this out without having to ask, which was pretty amazing. We were both pogged out of our gourd. I also, what do you then that removes the poison pool that you have to fight on the next boss, something like that. Sounds very familiar. Just keep swinging. And the poison heals her? Well, I don't remember there being a huge poison gat here. People dislike it, but it's my favorite Souls game. Look, here's what I'll say about Dark Souls 2, legitimately. It's like different. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. I just mean like it has character because of its differences. Like they definitely, here's the way I look at it now. Dark Souls 1, I know it's not the original, like there's Demon Souls, but in terms of the, for our purposes, let's just call it the original, because the next two games inherited more from that. So Dark Souls 2 gets a ton of credit for being the original. Dark Souls 3, I really feel like mechanics and system-wise is a better version of Dark Souls 1. I think it's like Dark Souls 1 done better. Whether you like it more or like it less, totally acceptable. Dark Souls 2 is like it's the weirdo one. And I kind of respect it for being the weirdo one. Oh, I remember this run up. I'm not in power stance anymore. That's my problem. There we go. Like, it may not be good. And I don't know if that's true. I think it's good. Oh, there's an illusory wall? Okay, okay, thank you. Let's go. But, like, I see a good reason to like all three Souls games. I would never say Dark Souls 2 is my favorite so far. But, I could totally see good reasons for liking Souls 1, 2, and 3 the most. Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, that is. Like Dark Souls 1 was the first experience a lot of people had with it. A lot of novelty. Dark Souls 3, it's like 1 super remastered. I suppose I did rest. And 2 is like... 2 is janked up. But it's janked up in a way that I find kind of charismatic, at least. And I do agree. I think Dark Souls 1 gets a little bit too much credit. It's like an 11 out of 10 before Anor Londo and during Anor Londo. And then after Anor Londo is pretty not good. Or it suffers more. It doesn't hold itself to the same standard afterwards. Until the DLC. True, until the DLC. I knew somebody was coming. Can't hit you. Just can't hit you. Oh, what's going on in there? Is that where you guys crawled out of? You have other attack buttons? That might hit. Oh, it does. What is it? What's like that? That's not an uppercut. It's like an overhead. Mytha, the Baneful Queen. Oh, it's a Bloodborne boss. I see. Sip up, then take the fight on our terms. She tried to ambush me. She did some ambush tactics. I don't respect it. Please get out of the poison. Oh my god. Please get out of the poison. That's what we like to see. Now please get out of the poison. Rolled a little quick on that one. That hurts. The one shot always hurts. Which Dark Souls boss would you cosplay? You know what boss from this game is my favorite boss from the... I haven't played the DLC as mentioned. Mirror Knight. Mirror Knight's really cool. I like that guy. Who would I cosplay? I mean... Mikolash is just like a dude, right? He's just like a man with a bird cage on his head. I guess he's not a Souls boss. Fair enough. Well, if you stay close, this one doesn't seem as bad. Little light on the green management. Oh, come on. We died to the basic enemy after the boss, who actually, like, did something. I think it attacked more times in the 15 seconds we fought than the boss did in the 2.5 minutes we were in there. It's my bad, though. I mean, we should have dodged the boss. Or, sorry, the minion. The minion, my mistake. Oh, let's go. Oh, it's the Iron Keep next. Yo. Oh, they're out. They're like, there's no hope for us. That's right, you, I forgot. This is like the #1, like, CinemaSins complaint. It just doesn't make sense. You take an elevator up to go down? It is strange, for sure. It's wacky. Hold on. It's magic. Yo, but the bloom do be looking pretty good here. Bonfire back there? Debatable. Oh, never mind. There it is. Not debatable. Take me back to Majula, dude. We got some levels coming in. So yeah, I think we'll go for another hour and 40-something minutes. This is where it's a great stream so far. I'm loving it. Unity was great. Dark Souls is great. Dark Souls 2, I should say. But I stand by it. But this is also, we're in the VOD factory right now. These are all beautiful YouTube VODs being created in front of your very eyes. 40 strength, 36 dex, 10 vigor. I don't need red, dude. Red is not necessary in this game. Just don't get hit. We can always level our, help. We can always level our red after we get strength and dex where we want them to be. And there's only like a couple more levels. Yo, Weary Dromedary, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Fencer Sharon! Yo, why does she have the gun from Revenant from the Ashes? What? Pardon me, madam? Yeah, where's me trousers, Sharon? Where's Nisha? Let me out. Oh, you play by Dark Souls 3 rules. Stand doesn't matter to you. Why not parry? Both of my hands are occupied by weapons. They're just concealed weapons. And no, I don't have permits for them. Because I don't respect permits. The only permit I need was given to me by God himself. I am American Badass. It's my bad. I tried to Dark Souls 2 it. Hello? I remember these guys being like the most scary enemies in Dark Souls 2. Excuse me? Is that you? Who do you think you are, a Silver Knight? You're gonna get me. You're gonna get me. Fair enough. Not quite comedic timing, but I'll take it. It's alright. We're not TikTok farming. This is YouTube farming and Twitch streaming. TikTok has proven they do not like the, they do not like and respect the Dark Souls clips. They go crazy for Warzone. They seem to have an okay time with FMV. They do not enjoy, the Dark Souls clips. I'm sad to say. What? Dennis. Armorer Dennis. What the heck are you doing, dude? I gotta admit, he's good. No, no, no! Whoa! Now that's some classic PvP. Run. Oh! Did you see how he snapped? He aimbotted me. He flipped 180 and shot me in the head. That was incredible. Alright, now can we fight? Maybe don't shoot me with an arrow immediately. Oh my. Oh my. You know? Fairly unlikely to use these in the future. Probably didn't need to, but that's okay. The firebomb throw is truly incredible. It's like he's throwing a shot put. Don't you, like, turn off that thing and then grab the thing? That sounds right to me. Oh, you son of a gun. No! No! There's an illusory wall. Surprise, surprise. There's an illusory wall. A little dangerous. A little spicy. There's another illusory wall. Yo, for a lockstone, though? Alright. What is this, the Great Hollow? I understand that reference. Yo, ow, my eyes, dude! Oh my god! Let's not go that way. Oh, you're carving, Lord. Khajiit has gold if you have wares. What's your ring? Curse bite ring. Oh, they're all gold, dude. Cheers. 100% missed this guy my first way through. Why do they put so many consumables in Dark Souls games? You really just need Estus, moss, resin, and fire bombs, and like maybe souls. Like, if we're doing a genuine audit of the stuff in this game, like, okay, Estus, humanity, HP, very important. Elizabeth Mushroom, get it out of here. Something already does this. Amber Herb, slightly restores spell uses. If you use spells, you should just uninstall. Twilight Herb, see Amber Herb. Wilted Dusk Herb, see Amber Herb and Twilight Herb. Poison Moss, I'll allow. Monastery Charm. You know what? I'll allow it. Dragon Charm, I'll allow it. Rouge Water, it's an Estus flask. Divine Blessing, how the heck is this different from the other merchant stuff? Green Blossom, except Homeward Bone, acceptable. Dark Sign, nobody has ever used this in a Souls game, ever. Witching Urn, I'll allow it because it's Firebomb. All of the throwable projectiles that are not bombs, no. Get them out of here. Temporarily boost magic defense, are you insane? You have a button on your controller that nullifies all magic damage when you press it. It's called dodge. Temporarily boost fire defense. I'll allow it because sometimes there'll be like AoE fire, but it comes back to pressing the dodge button at the right time. Temporarily boost dark defense. Plus you spelled torches wrong. Temporarily boost poison resist. Okay, so these are resins. Bright Bug, inflict more damage, receive less, aka physical resin. Repair Powder, aka you've already got 20 NPCs that do this to begin with. Flame Butterfly, light torch autonomously. Yeah, there's only 3 trillion bonfires in the game that already do that. Rusted Coin. Nobody knew luck was a stat in this game until they read this item description. Prism Stone literally has been useful the first time you play Dark Souls 1 and never again. Plus, what the hell am I gonna do with 3 of them? It's just insanity. If you gave me 93, maybe, but 3 is nothing. Alluring Skull, literally only useful that time in Dark Souls 1, where you make the pig walk into the fire and you think you're a genius. Though you gave me 3 of those, I only need 0. You gave me 3 Prism Stones, I need infinity. And then Lloyd's Talisman, I'll allow it for Mimic Defense, but it's close. It's on the razor's edge. Simpleton Spice lowers required intelligence by 1 for chosen spell. You think you're playing Slay the Spire, but it's actually Dark Souls 2, so that's irrelevant. Skeptic Spice lowers required faith by 1 for chosen spell. Literally referred to the previous. Just doesn't make any sense. Token of Fidelity, proof of helping another world's master. I don't even... Bone of Order? With a slight upward curve, let's not even talk about it. The Black Separation Crystal, aka if you're a super coward, it's your favorite item. And then Petrified Something, aka one of my favorite genre of items in Dark Souls. An item that has lore implications that only 2 people on Earth actually know of, and it does nothing in the game. Full stop. The end. At least they give you long hallways here. Get bopped. Get bopped. Oh, there's like a lot more of these guys than I'm used to. Have less boys! Just have less poise.